Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Off target and incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's a wide open receiver, complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, UTSA.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Panthers offense back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Tackled today, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Just trucks the man. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And this one is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Second down. We're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pitch play to the back. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Panthers. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. It is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. UTSA offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He'll toss it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
And the Roadrunners with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Panthers. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Throw to the running back in the flat. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And a sophomore making an impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the Roadrunners will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. When he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt return takes it all the way to the house.
You know, special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now.
Pound 55 weak.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Georgia State offense on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
That sack sets up a third down play.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I can't believe the amount amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now the offense is set up with a short field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The attempt from 47 yards. Field goal try. No good. He missed it. That's just a minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And it's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Roadrunners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quick throw to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Here's the 2nd down play.
Jackrabbit. Hornet.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line. He takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Okay, ready?
First down and 10 now.
Easy.
From the shotgun, drops back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this quarter... That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's no good. He missed it. And the score remains very lopsided.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. UTSA offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback still with the football. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Play action here on first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Get set, get set. Ready.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds an open target on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
On the double.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense in this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Finds his man. Has the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Receiver in motion now. Off to play fake. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Finds his man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Panthers offense back out there now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Panthers. And the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's complete downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Using his legs on the scramble. Gets some space around the 30. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff heading left. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the 1st down. And a good find by the quarterback.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Oh, here comes the reverse. And he stopped after 84 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. The SMOC were able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves